All right, we've been following, as you know, the breaking news of a baby, a 20-day-old baby, inside a vehicle which was stolen from the Speedway in Florence. And right now, this is from Chopper 9. We have what looks like a car pulled over, hands up. As you can see, the police officers have this man backing up to them and getting down onto the ground. We don't know if this is related, but we think it may be related to this situation, which was happening in Florence, although that is not a blue VW Passat.
Car. It was a VW Passat, a blue one that police are looking for. Evan Millward, our Evan Millward, is on the phone with us. Evan, can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can.
Tell us what you know. Did a parent, a mother or a father, leave the baby in the car while they were paying at Speedway?
That's something we don't know at this point in time yet. We're still just a couple of minutes away from the scene there, but we do know the child was in the back seat. That infant was in the back seat of the car. The car was stolen out of the lot. There is surveillance video that's something we're working to get our hands on for you so we can get a clearer image of this dark blue VW Passat. It's a 2001 model. Again, the license plate on that is 000PZR. That's 000 PZR, dark blue VW Passat. That's a Kentucky license plate. Something to note about the location of this speedway. This is on US 42. It is just off of 75. 75 is as busy as you would expect it to be, getting into the rush hour right now. But this happened about 4:30, as that's what police are telling us at least. So in terms of someone trying to get on the interstate, they're not going to get very far very fast if that's the case. This is, again, it's near Dream Street, where we just had that incident at Super 8. To give you a locator on that, also, that's near the Florence, where the Florence Freedom play. But again, right off the interstate's about as busy as you expect. This is a 20-day-old infant, and no clear direction where that car went. Again, that's something hopefully we can learn by getting a look at the surveillance video the police say they have from this speedway. Again, we are just a matter of about a minute or two away from the scene. We'll have some updates here throughout the evening for you.
All right, Evan, stand by just for a moment. We want to go to Chopper 9, and Dan Carroll is in Chopper 9. We've been going to this. Police have a truck. It's a gold-looking truck pulled over on the side of the highway. The man had his hands up. Looks like he's getting back in the truck now. But what do you know from there, Dan?
Well, these are Florence police officers, and when this truck was pulled over, we counted 7 police cars in pursuit of this vehicle. This is right on the ramp from I-75, not very far from Florence, onto the 275 exit. 7 police cars were following that pickup truck, pulled the guy over, and you saw it when he got out of the car. They had a brief conversation with him, and now he has gone on his way. So in a situation like this, probably just checking up on any kind of lead, any kind of information they could possibly get. And those police officers have all left the scene now, and obviously that man had nothing to do with that situation, but they were definitely leaving no stone unturned.
Dan, it's Carol. I have a quick question for you, because you're up there and you have a good vantage point. We know the man was headed, or we believe, and we don't know it was a man. We know the car was headed toward the interstate. What are the choices of which way this car could go? Because it probably could go north or south, right? Or
well, that's just it. It could go north or south off of that exit off of Route 42 in Florence. And again, 275 is not very far away, just maybe 2 or 3 miles to the north of the Florence exit. So in a matter of just a few minutes, that car could be on 275. Could go east or west, could be in Ohio, headed towards through Kentucky or on into Indiana by now. So yeah, in a short amount of time, close to the highway, with the traffic that time of day, that car could be long gone.
All right, Dan Carroll, thanks so much, folks. We are an hour and 15 minutes into a breaking situation where a car was stolen from a gas station in Florence, Kentucky, with a 20-day-old baby inside. More coming up after the break.